I'm going to read this quote to you, and as I'm reading, I want you to guess who said it. The national government will maintain and defend the foundations on which the power of our nation rests. It will offer strong protection to Christianity as the very basis of our collective morality. Today, Christians stand at the head of our country. We want to fill our culture again with the Christian spirit. We want to burn out all the recent immoral developments in literature, in entertainment, and in the press. In short, we want to burn out the poison of immorality which has entered into our whole life and culture as a result of liberal excess during recent years. Did you get it right? If you have ever wondered what you would have done back then, you don't have to wonder. It's what you're doing right now.
I have been coming by content lately that has been weighing heavily on my spirit. I had to take a few days off because so much has been going on and it really has me worrying. Recently, a lot has been going on in America. A lot is always going on in America, but you guys know what I mean. For example, the Roe v. Wade situation and their push to remove the word slavery and to stop referring to enslaved Africans as slaves in the history books. I have vested interest in what's going on in America because obviously our people are in America, so I want to know exactly what's going on there and how the things that are happening is going to affect our people. Secondly, can this escalate and affect us all in general, no matter where we are? We already know that these people are the minority on the face of the earth. They hate that that's the fact and they are scared as a result of it. We know about the depopulation agenda in Africa. And I must say that what's going on in America, it's frightening, and the rest of the world should be worried. I originally did not plan on making this video or any video for that matter today, but I just came by this clip and my spirit was like, no. After hearing that quote, I had a couple of names, and all the names of the people I had are people that are alive. To think that quote came from Hitler and watching exactly what's playing out in front of us really has me worrying, knowing fully well exactly what Christianity has done to Black people and what it's doing right now and how far badly this thing really can go. It's really making me worry, guys. I'm shaking as I'm making this recording right now.
Hey, TikTok's been inundated with all these videos of hot takes by foreigners on what they think of America, usually from Americans asking. And they've been semi-humorous and all of these weird differences where America sits in some sort of exceptionalism to the rest of the world. But I don't think, actually, given what's going on in America, that there's a lot of room for humor in all of this. Because, man, we are fucking terrified. By dint of geography, American exceptionalism, and the rest of the world being completely fucked up, you guys are the most powerful and richest nation in the world, and we watch on in terror as you slowly retreat into some sort of weird cult obsession with a whole bunch of ways of living that are just out of sync with the rest of the world so badly that it's obvious that within your cognitive dissonance that as a country you are just hostage to a group of cults with an L. And what I mean by this is that your country's founding, at least from a white settler point of view, was a bunch of fucking religious nutcases who got chucked out of Europe going, hey, let's go to America where we'll be free, freedom. And you used that freedom to slaughter indigenous populations and set up a place where you could believe whatever the fuck you like and rule yourselves in accordance with those particular beliefs without interference, except that you then went on to try and impose those fucked up beliefs on everyone else. So what you've got is this entire continent covered over with cults of various denominations of Christianity, other weird offshoots of that. You've got Mormons and Latter-day Saints and Christian Scientists and Scientologists. And once we put aside the religious element, which is bad enough, you've got a whole bunch of secular cults, the cult of gun ownership, the cult of Second Amendment rights, the cult of individualism, the cult of pull yourself up by your bootstraps, the cult of white supremacy, which is underpinned by white evangelical Christianity. The whole thing is just a bunch of fucking cults, and the system that you've chosen for government is one that is also hostage to cults. It's been set up deliberately so that small groups can effectively tell the rest of the country what to do, because each of your senators is corruptly in the pocket of one or more of these fucking cults, right? So that you've got terrorist organizations like the NRA, who have a whole bunch of people like Ted Cruz and these other fucking oxygen-thieving cockwombles, who, whatever happens, just say, more guns, more guns, more guns, freedom! And all the people shouting freedom haven't got a fucking clue what that means, because everyone takes it as freedom to impose their bullshit on everyone else. And I know that the vast majority of Americans don't fall into this trap, but they are hostage to the cults. Time to wake up and get rid of these motherfuckers, people. Please, please.
A lot of people believe that what's happening in America or what's happening in the Western world somehow isn't their problem because they're in Africa or they're in Asia. I think we need to move from that mentality very fast. Because when we think about colonization, when we think about slavery, especially now we're talking about Christianity, and I mean, Hitler said this thing. Who knows that this is not what they are going by? And we know that not only do these people like to talk about their beliefs, they also like to force it on everybody else. We know the power that they presently have. We know how far they've gone in the past. And right now, I'm not talking about just America. I'm talking about all of them. Seeing how things are retrogressing, we would be making a big mistake to think it can't get worse. In Nigeria, we're seeing as small they start. It's slowly happening and it's unfolding in front of our eyes and under our noses. If I say I'm not scared, I would be one big liar. I love babies and I want mine, and I cannot wait to start having mine. But honestly, I cannot tell you that I am presently not contemplating if that's going to be a good idea bringing baby into this world. Because the state of things and the way things are going, I don't like the fact that these people are the ones in power. I don't like it one bit. The most dangerous group of people should not be the ones in power. They have their tentacles spread across all around the earth. And the things they can do, we've seen in the past. We see what they are doing now. I don't like what's going on at all. It bothers me. I don't know what we can do even, and that's even more frustrating. When these people get scared, the whole world should be scared. If you're a Black person out there, if you're an African out there, and you still think that what's going on in the Western world is not your business, change that thoughts, please. Guys, I honestly do not like making scary videos. I think this is a scary video, and I'm very sorry, but we have to raise awareness to these things. I'm going to end this video here. I know I blabbed all through. I don't know if I even made a single sense at this point, but let me know down below in the comment section what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
But small groups can effectively tell the rest of the country what to do, because each of your senators is corruptly in the pocket of one or more of these fucking cults, right? So that you've got terrorist organizations like the NRA, who have a whole bunch of people like Ted Cruz and these other fucking oxygen-thieving cockwombles, who, whatever happens, just say, more guns, more guns, more guns.